In this video I'm going to show you how to work with reports. There's two types of reports. There's the default Omnidots report, and then there's the templated reports that you can adjust to your own preferences. Assuming that you've already created your measuring point by watching the how to create a measuring point video tutorial, I will head straight over to my graphs page where I have the ability to export my data as a PDF report. When doing the export from this page, I will see in my report exactly what is being shown on this page. So I will click on PDF export, and I should soon get a download link. There it is, which will give me the report. The report will quickly show which measuring point it's about and all the settings that have been used, including all the alarm levels and how many exceedances occurred in this view. So here's exactly the plot that you saw on the page, as well as the frequency plot, and then on the next page is all the exceedances listed in a table form. These reports can also be automatically sent on a daily and weekly basis by going to your measuring point and setting up the reports to send them daily or weekly, and there's a minimum configuration option in this case of what kind of graph type, the frequency scale, and whether events should be shown in the graph or not. These daily and weekly reports can also be set up on a project basis so that you don't have to repeat that over and over for your measuring point. And like with the other settings, other notification settings, by entering more email addresses here, this box will expand so that you will be able to send reports automatically to more than just 3 people. The reports won't be sent until all SRAM data is in, so it will normally send it after the night or after the week, but if the SRAM is not done uploading, or maybe it was turned off too prematurely, it will wait until all data has been uploaded and then send out a complete report. If you want to have more control over the reports, we have a report template beta, and there is a default system template that you can use to copy to your own, or you can start a template from scratch. In my case, I had already made a copy, and I can even copy that one on. So once you've made one and you want to adjust it a bit, you just make another copy. I will go on and edit the template that I've already worked on before. And it looks much like the system default. As you can see, it already loads in a little bit of data to, even in the template engine, get you a little bit of an idea of how it's going to look like. But in the tables, it only shows the first item. So in case of the alarm levels, you only see the first one, and also the header, the settings header, shows you only the first one. And of course, there's also an exceedances table, again showing the first one in this case, but as soon as we make an final version, we actually use the template to generate a report, it will show more data. So let's modify this report a bit. And as you can see, I've already done so before. Let me remove this, it doesn't look pretty. And I want maybe to add just some text here. But on the other hand, I also want to perhaps show some additional data. So there's a lot of options of things that I can enter. I can just put in a text box and move it around, size it a bit. And on the right side are all the properties and settings for that box. The position, the formatting, some advanced settings. But most importantly, I'm able to insert a data field. And I can choose from a lot of data fields that are available here. Some are able to open. For instance, maybe I want to put the date of the report there. There we go. Or maybe it would be cool to have a QR code and maybe be able to scan the name of the swarm. Let's see, where can you find it? Measuring point. Ah, there we go, sensor name. It was on the measurement. So now this QR code will show us actually the name of our swarm. How cool. When I'm done, I can save this, and once it's saved, I can close this window and go back to this page, where I can actually create a preview of the template, or I can go to my graphs page and I can choose this copy from the list, and like the default report, it will generate a report based on what I have in view now. Let's give it a try. There we go. As you can see, there's the X that I added, and there's the date that I added, and even my QR code is shown. And then the exceedances table. As you can see, this time it is actually filled with data. And another one, this is the system default, just to give you an example of how it differs. There's no X here, and the exceedances table comes straight after the second graph. Going back to the report templates, I can delete it. Thank you for watching this video. Go to our website to see more tutorial videos.